Hey guys, welcome to the first day of December. I would like to try Vlogmas, but honestly I know myself, and myself is not like reliable enough to put out 25 videos back to back to back to back. So what I will try to do for you guys is to post more videos overall for the month of December. So I wanted to start with this first video, and I was actually like, I'm really excited to post this video because I don't know, I'm excited to be back in school. So as you guys can tell from the title, I'm going to give you guys a review of my semester. Just how it went, how I feel about it now that it's over, exams and everything. So I wrote some notes on my phone. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about are like the cons of, I guess, my semester, like the negative parts of my semester. So the first one that I have is that I had a lot of adjusting to do in regards to like my workload and my time management. So what I mean by that is I went back in and I took 6 classes. I just jumped right back in 6 classes, Spanish, French, 4 education classes. I was just so used to, when I was working, just going to work for this set time, coming home, like having a lot of that free time back. But going back into school with all the classes and the homework and the extra time to study, I had to like just revamp my entire day. I had to find a better way to utilize my 24 hours. So like I had to change everything I thought I knew about time management, and I had to just kind of work to fit my schedule better. And then my workload, I did 2 psychology classes, educational psychology and fundamentals and foundations of education, which is a psychology class as well. And psychology education classes have a ton of work. It's a lot of work. And my educational psychology class was online as well, so it was kind of double the amount of work that a regular in-class psychology class would have. And so because of that, I was always like, I was constantly doing homework. I constantly had something to turn in, I had something to upload, I had something to print, something to download, something to watch, something to edit. I always had work to do for this class. So like that's another part of just like time management and revamping my 24 hours in a day, was allotting certain time to do certain activities. So that is something that it caught me by surprise when I got back into school, and I was like, wow, I really do not know how to use I don't know how to use my day properly. So that was another thing I had to come into, just trying to find out how best to use my 24 hours. Another con is that when I wasn't in school and I was working, or even when I wasn't working and I was just home, I had a lot of time to myself, a lot of time to just like think whether that be a good or a bad thing. And now that I was back in school, I lost a lot of that time. So even though I was still like putting up videos and I still had content up until last week because I was studying for exams, I still felt like what I was putting out, I didn't have as much time. It wasn't as put together. I mean, granted, none of my videos probably look put together and none of them look like I took much time. But being back in school did take a lot of that time. And then being in education takes a lot of your creativity as well, because I have to put a lot of attention and a lot of focus onto school-based stuff, and things like this in my personal life just sort of, I got it done, but it wasn't done to like the level that I want, like a long time. And because I just had so much work to turn in, and my attention and my creativity and my focus was on school. And I mean, I guess I am doing this for like entertainment purposes. I actually like it. I like to just sit in front of a camera, and I like editing, and I just like doing this stuff. So it is just for like my personal entertainment. It is my personal, but I still like, I feel like I want to make this great, if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. I feel like I always ask you guys if something makes sense. Like, yeah, I just haven't been able to put a lot of my time and my creativity into things that I want to do, like this. But now that I'm done with my exams and school is finished, until next year, I'm going to get back into just like the creativity aspect of this YouTube channel. So now it's time for the pros of being back in school. I'm so excited. Okay, so the first one I have is that I know exactly how close I am now to obtaining my degree. And it's really exciting. When I was doing engineering, every time I would ask my advisor, like, how much more do I have? Like, how much more years? How much more semesters? They really couldn't tell me. Like, he couldn't tell me. He was like, well, you know, they only offer certain classes, certain semesters, and so I can't really tell you when. I could tell you, like, I could sort of give you an estimation of when you can take these classes on your contract, but as far as you finishing, I can't tell you that. I don't know. But now that I'm in education and I'm doing something that I like and something that interests me, I can go to my advisor and I could be like, hey, can I just get like an estimate, like a rough amount of time, because I'm so used to them saying that they don't know. I go and I ask like, hey, can I get like just like a rough estimate of how much longer I have? And she's like, oh no, you can look at your contract has the semester and the year and everything that you're on now. So she was just basically showing me like I have like 4 semesters left before I go into school. Like I go into schools to teach, and that's something that engineering couldn't do for me. Like they couldn't tell me how much longer I had. I mean, granted, I hated engineering, like I hated it, but they couldn't tell me anything. They weren't giving me any viable information. So I always felt lost. But now I have been found. The next pro I have is that I get to make friendly, I have friendly connections. So basically I get to socialize a little bit more being back in school. Because when I was working, work takes a lot, like school takes a lot of your time, work takes a lot of your time as well. So when I was working, I really only ever socialized with the people that I was working with, or maybe like a few customers that came in and, you know, they were nice and I was nice back, and so we just formed like a friendly connection like that. But I really didn't do much socializing while I was working, other than with my co-workers. But now that I'm back in school and it's just such like a wide range of people there, I'm such a diverse group, that I get to socialize a lot more. I have my major is Spanish education. I have friends who study French. I have a friend that's studying to be a lawyer. There are people there studying to be psychologists. Like it's a wide range, just a lot of different people with different perspectives, and you're able to find out what you have in common. Back with my work friends, the only thing we had in common was work. The only thing we had in common was the beauty store. And even now, there are still some of them that I stay in contact with, and they're really cool, like they're amazing women, but the conversations are short because the only thing we have in common is, or we had in common, is work. And I don't work there anymore. They still do. So I don't want to say it's difficult to hold and keep a conversation, but it's not, the conversations aren't as fluent as the conversations that I have with people that I'm meeting now. It was a really good semester. I feel like having been out for a year and then jumping back in with 6 classes, I think I did really good. I mean, yeah, that was basically it. The semester was rough. No, at the beginning it was easy. Like I don't want to say it was easy, but yeah, it was easy at the beginning. It was easy, it was manageable, I could handle it. And then just like with every school, coming down to like the last 2 to 3 weeks of the semester, everybody realizes, oh, I have this paper I want you to turn in, I have this presentation I want you to do, I have this and this and this and this, and these billions of things that I just remembered I need you to do because I need to grade it. And so that's what happened to me at the end of the semester. I ended up having a presentation to make in Spanish, a paper to turn in Spanish, a paper to turn in for educational psychology, a paper to turn in for fundamentals of education, a presentation to make for French, oral speaking to make for French. So at the end of the semester, like the last 2 to 3 weeks, literally, I probably had 8 or 9 assignments to do. So the end of the semester became hectic, but I knew that it was what was gonna happen. So I wasn't like extremely surprised when it did. I just wished it didn't. But I got through it, turned in all my work. I just feel like overall I had a really successful semester. It could have been a lot worse. It could have really been a lot worse if I hadn't learned to like manage my time and just my overall day better. And so yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my semester in a review, because I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed being back. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't guarantee videos every day of December until Christmas, but I will do my best to just post more frequently, not even just for December, but post more frequently overall. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Like it's stainless. You're acting like you wanna be payless.